Hello, welcome to Thursday Night Poetry. I'm Saki.
I'm Matthew. Hello.
Hi. Okay, so this is a pre-recorded poetry reading because I am busy on Thursday. I have a show. So we're just gonna record this now and then upload it to premiere on Thursday at 7. Okay, I guess let's get started. Wait, I reached for my poetry book, but the poem has been texted to you, so. Oh wait, let's do theme. Introduce theme. The theme?
The theme is the beginning, the creation of all things, the universe.
Thank you for that announcement. I have another announcement, but this is just not related to poetry night, except that I am the host. I am releasing a music video on Saturday for a song that I wrote. Come check it out. That's it. Okay, announcement over. I guess I'll go first since it's already pulled up. Okay. So these are new poems. I wrote 2 of them, and it's a pair of poems, and these are 2 alternate stories of the birth of a universe. And the idea is that, so both these are sonnets, and they start out very similarly, but they were seeded differently, and the universes that were produced are similar but different. And this was included in a collection of poems that I kind of themed as like a yin and yang, like contrasting views sort of collection of poems. So this is the first poem from that collection. Actually, do you want to read it? I feel like you're a better reader.
If you want me to, sure.
Okay. Just skip the thing at the beginning. That just tells the rhyme scheme. It's like A, C, A, C, A, B, blah, blah, blah. All right.
Birth of a universe. From nothingness of chaos, which contained everything that is, will be, and been, a somethingness had become unchained, a sort of order risen from the din. Some things waxed while others waned. Some did neither and couldn't be named. All that weren't shadows now were light, and everything non-day so became night. For what is light but unshadowy, and without depth, what would shallow be?
All right.
Part 2.
B-side universe.
From nothingness of chaos, which contained everything that is and was and will be, a somethingness had become unchained, fractured shards of new duality. Some things waned while others waxed. Some grew strained and others relaxed. Light diminished till dark remained, and so were night and day ordained. All new things, dichotomous twins, so it ends, and so it begins.
So.
I love that.
Oh, thanks.
It reverses it. But I have read this before, haven't I?
Yeah, I gave you the manuscript.
So I got a sneak preview of this one, viewers.
So what's your critical review?
I really like unshadowy and shallow. Without depth, what would shallow be?
Like clever
It's
rhyme.
like right on theme, and it's a good rhyme. And yeah.
Did you
I like
notice the rhyme pattern of the 2? Because they are like sister poems or whatever. Brother poems? Whatever. Yeah. Oh, I guess, I don't know why I said ACAC instead of ABAB. I think I wrote the second one first, so it was ABAB. But
So how often does the line flip left to right with the, so like you say, some things waxed while others waned, some things waned while others waxed, right?
Mm-hmm. So, okay, here's the creation process behind this pair of poems. So the rhyming pattern is AC, this is the first one, ACAC, AAEEBB. And then the second one is ABAB, DDAACC. So what I wanted to do was, it started out with the same first line, from nothingness of chaos which contained, and then the second line is ever so slightly different. The first one says everything that is, will be, and been. And then the second poem says everything that is, was, and will be. So it's saying the same thing, but it just flips the order so that the last word has a different syllable to rhyme with. The third line is the same. Somethingness had become unchained. That just rhymes with the first line, which is the same in both versions. And then I had to rhyme with the second line, so that's where it starts getting different. A sort of order risen from the din to rhyme with everything that is, will be, and been. And then the second version being, has to rhyme with will be. So fractured shards of new duality. And so from then, so that was just like setting the scene, the stage. And then the next thing I did was, I wrote the AA couplet next. I guess this is not a sonnet. I don't know why I thought it was. I think I intended to write a sonnet and it didn't become that. It's just a quatrain and then 3 couplets.
Oh, I know why it's AC instead of AB. It's because all these letters are consistent throughout both.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It steals it from the other,
right.
From the sister poem. See, that's what I was going for. It's like, you know, on the yin yang symbol, it's black and white, but it's got a dot from each,
right.
To symbolize that there is still a bit of light in the darkness, kind of thing. Okay. So the first one I started out with AA, so to rhyme with contained and somethingness had become unchained. That's where I got waxed and waned. I just needed a rhyme for that. And I decided, okay, so for the other poem, I want to do the same starting material, but flipped, so waned and waxed.
Right.
And so that necessitates a different rhyme, and I was like, okay, so strained and relaxed. Whereas in the first one, I just rolled with it. It's a couplet. And then I knew I wanted to do something with light and dark, because that's like, you know, cliche yin and yang example, light and dark. So yeah, and then the couplets are AA, EE, BB, and then on the other one, DD, AA, CC. So it borrows from the other poem. So yeah, very complexly intertwined, just like the universe. Cat's Cradle. If you go with, if you buy all that string theory stuff, you know, it's a real tangled up Cat's Cradle there.
I guess so.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, those are my, I guess, 2 new poems of the week. And you two have 2 poems that are new and from this week and fit the theme, because you're like a way more prolific writer than I am.
Well, okay, I'm trying to do a sonnet every day, or as many days as I can. So I'm just using like art from an art book as prompts, right? So it just so happens.
Why didn't you bring your prop book to show?
I guess I could.
No, you can do it next week. We're still gonna do this next week.
Okay, so the first one is when is this from? I realized that I know nothing about this.
Isn't that from like 4 days
This
ago?
is 14th century. So
Oh, sorry,
it's a highly abstract depiction of the separation from the light, from the darkness, and then a similar abstract depiction of circles that represent the heavens and the earth, right? Okay, so that's the first one.
Wait, so how did they select these pieces of art for that?
Well, I think, so if you remember from the previous time we did this, the one I had was based on the square of darkness. That was from the Renaissance. That was supposed to depict the beginning before there was anything. So I think they just started the book like the creation of the universe, like they're just progressing the art to depict the creation of the universe. It's like a little joke, like the book is beginning, the universe is beginning.
Okay.
I think that's what they're going
Surely
for.
there are other creations.
I didn't read the introduction, so.
I mean, I don't, you know what?
It's called Affinities.
I guess what it is these pieces of art, it just seem like so John Cage, or who's the guy who did the Campbell Soup things? I should know this.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm really bad at names.
Andy Warhol.
Yeah, I just feel like it's that, but in the 14th century, back before they had candles. But it's just like, look, behold, 2 circles. It's art. I don't know, but whatever. Okay.
Symbolism. All right.
Okay.
I don't title these. Compossible antinomies distend, those ontological dichotomies upon which mean contingencies depend, the clinamen's disjointed progeny. From homogeneous topography's unfathomably abyssal laceration, a world serpent's tracheotomy, profuse with retrocausal conjuration, water's inaugural illumination, against the depth's impenetrable shadow, cold firmament's concentric sublimation above ascension desiccated fallows. A circle drawer tacitly defines the diametric lands beyond the lines. Hooray.
Did I just subconsciously steal the word diametric from you? Maybe I read this and then I titled my book.
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, they're both about both the thing I was working from and the thing you were already preparing is like is dualism. So
Okay.
I think it's just a coincidence.
I might have stolen it. Wait, was there a reference to the Ouroboros in there? There was something about tracheotomy.
Yes,
and,
yes,
okay.
a world serpent's tracheotomy.
Right.
So there's the previous poem also had the throat imagery. So and this one's like circle. So it's like they swell, they distend from the beginning. They're swelling up like lungs because first there's nothing, and then all of a sudden there's this puncture, and then it swells into 2 opposite things like lungs. That was the. I don't know why I was thinking of lungs. This is the problem with writing something every day. Is just the craziest shit just occurs to you. Although I kind of like it.
So you're into throats?
Apparently, because it was 2 in a row. Although then it stopped. Because then here comes the next one. Okay, so
Wait, I have a question.
yeah,
What is the first word? I thought you said compossible at first.
compossible. That means things that can both be possible to exist at the same time. They're compossible. So it's like
like composite.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Compossible. You're just making up
I really
words.
like that
You're just
word.
making a word.
No, it's one of these like philosophical jargon things. That,
Okay.
you know, you read a bunch of philosophy and then you stop believing it, and then now you know all these cool words that you can use in your poetry. I don't know if you can hear that, friends, but there's a very angry bird outside. Okay.
What even is that? I don't get those at my house.
Okay, so the next step, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, they
It's
can see it.
a Jesus is poised. In certain traditions, Jesus gets to be like the son and also the creator. They call him Pantocrator. Anyway, so he's poised over the void, ready to touch it and just start everything off. And he got a bunch of little angels all around there. Yeah, so
I did not know this.
he keeps getting more and more powerful over time. That's just how it goes. Inkwells anticipate my fingertips, an idiosyncratic moniker that architecturally interdicts the ontological geometer's penchant for drafting unilocular implausibilities and lacquered spheres, ringed by close lattice works of auditors, retributing hosannas in arrears. Eternity is vivified in years, determinism's labyrinthine whorls, contingencies of unrequited tears, intractable and contumacious quarrels. Perfection, unsusceptible to change, becomes instantiated, rearranged. There you go. More complicated words. I don't know.
This is the one where I complained that you had like an
No, that's the next one. I could read that one too if you really want. But that has less to do.
right. What was that one? It started with a C.
It was cavorting,
cavorting.
which my handwriting made look like cavorling. So apparently I need to learn to spell more precisely. Get these things across.
No, not spelling, just writing. And you gotta cross your T's.
It's true.
And dot your I's and stuff. Cavorting. Cool. I feel like every time I read or listen to your sonnet, I just like pick up a new vocabulary word.
That's
Or decide
so much fun.
Or decide that you're more full of poo than you are. I swear to God, you're making up half these words. It's like, here's a prefix, here's a suffix, I'll just add it. You know, it's all
I
modular.
wish I could make up more words more freely. I think that would be fun too. But...
Oh, like unshadowy? Yeah, I do too, I guess. All right, cool. That was on the creation of the universe. Oh, look, we're 15 minutes in. Cool. That's a pretty short podcast for 4 new poems.
I guess so.
Did I say podcast? I meant not that, but whatever. Okay.
It's okay. No, nobody respects what a
no one
podcast
even,
is anymore. So.
No one even watches this live stream. We have 2 fans.
Giving it away. All the historians in the future are looking back on this. They wrote that down in their notebooks. They're like,
you know
aha.
what? Chopin died in poverty. It's okay. But I don't think we can be like that. I think we're going to get buried in the bottomless abyss of the internet. I can't even find memes that I liked, you know, like 5 years ago or something, so. All right, enough of that. I suppose this brings our poetry night to an end, a conclusion. Did we conclude anything?
The universe was just created, so all possibilities are open before us.
And so it shall end as well. Just kidding. Okay, see you all next Thursday. Bye.